This was the legendary dragon Sisu. I had spent 6 years searching for, but the moment I finally met her, I realized she was nothing like I imagined. Honestly, she was kind of goofy. After waking up, Sisu could barely do anything besides swim. But the second she picked up a dragon gem shard, a blue glow suddenly spread across her body. Somehow, she had inherited her sister's magic, but that power alone wasn't enough to defeat the Droon. Only by collecting every dragon gem shard could Sisu seal them away again. So I had no choice but to keep traveling with her on this adventure. Before long, we arrived at Tail. I carefully made my way through all the traps, but Sisu casually walked straight through them like she was strolling through her backyard. That was the moment I realized that, even freshly awakened and inexperienced, a dragon was still far more powerful than any human. Honestly, I couldn't help feeling jealous. Along the way, we ran into these strange glowing bugs with bright tails. The second you touched one, it exploded. Sisu got scared instantly, and the worst part was that the entire hallway was filled with them. We had no choice but to move forward as carefully as possible. The chief of Tail had already died in the middle of the cave. It was obvious he had hidden the dragon gem shard there, only to be killed by his own traps. I raised my dragon blade, and the sword instantly extended and shot into the rock wall across from us. I tried to jump over with Sisu, but we ended up awkwardly dangling in midair. Luckily, Sisu kicked off with all her strength, and we barely made it across. I jammed the trap mechanism with my staff before carefully taking the shard. And after Sisu absorbed this dragon gem shard, she transformed into a human. She had unlocked another new ability. But just as Sisu was still celebrating, Namari showed up with her soldiers. I immediately triggered the cave traps, sending tons of sand and rocks crashing down on them and knocking them flat. Then Sisu and I used the chaos to escape. As we ran through the hallway, I intentionally hit the glowing bugs on the walls. A chain of explosions erupted behind us while Sisu and I jumped onto Tuk-Tuk and took off. But Namari chased after us on her giant cat without slowing down at all. As she got closer and closer, I remembered her mount hated water, so I immediately rode Tuk-Tuk straight into the river. After that, Sisu and I escaped onto Bound's boat, but to my surprise, that boat was barely faster than a turtle. Seeing this, Sisu jumped into the water, turned back into a dragon, grabbed the bottom of the boat, and unleashed an incredible burst of speed. After escaping successfully, we soon arrived at our next stop, Talon. To keep the Droon away, everyone there had built their homes above the water. I thought we'd finally have a chance to relax there, but instead, I ran into a strange baby on the street. I kindly picked the baby up, but the second I turned around, 3 monkeys had already stolen our dragon gem shard. Just as I was about to chase them, the baby suddenly kicked me to the ground, and even threw sand in my face before riding off on one of the monkeys. I immediately chased after them. Thankfully, Tuk-Tuk was fast enough to catch up. I managed to stop them, recover the shard, and even recruit them onto my team. With the kid and the monkeys helping me put on an act, I successfully snuck into the chief's room. But to my surprise, I had the wrong person. Chief Danghai had already died long ago, and nobody knew where the dragon gem shard had ended up. Meanwhile, Sisu had been tricked outside the city walls. The moment she opened the gate, the Droon instantly rushed toward